Everything in the light get bright like heaven. 3 sevens. Yeah, and everything in the light get bright like heaven. 3 sevens. Yeah, and everything in the dark come to light. Get on my level. Think I'm finna stop going when I turn 27.
All right, how's everybody doing? We'll make winning plays every day. Shout out to all my champions out there that's tuning in, that's focusing on their goals, that's changing their lives, that's doing the things they need to do. Right now, this is a real special interview for me. Interviewing somebody I grew up with from junior high school through the whole high school. He actually lived straight up the street from me. So we used to catch the bus going to junior high school. Some days you know exactly what's going on. Hold on, real quick. Okay, so question number one: what got you into making music?
My mother, and then growing up in Long Beach, it was always around. Everybody used to blast their music at odd hours of the day and night. So my mother and the environment was very big on music, and that was like the soundtrack of my whole life. You know what I mean? And I always had a niche for it. I started trying to rap, imitating like crisscross and '90s raps. Then I started writing my own raps. I want to say like junior high or maybe like 5th grade, something like that. It's always been in me. And then also there's companies that help you with your social media stuff. And you just pay a monthly budget and they can help you build your social media like that as well. So you can do it on your own or you can outsource and somebody will help you build it up.
And look at all these gems, everybody. Listen, he let you guys know from every perspective what to do. And there's something else people need to think about when you're checking this out. He has an answer for he's in the music industry, but he has an answer for these questions like how to network and how to start your stuff if you don't have no followers and how to do all these things. That's important because even how to grow with your budget. So people that are coming with excuses, he doesn't have excuses because some people say, oh, I'm not from a big city. Well, we grew up in a city that maybe had 100, 200,000 people at the time that really, had just a few stores, one mall, one freeway. It really didn't kind of take off where it did now. And he didn't use none of that for no excuses. I didn't hear none he said was, well, if you don't got no followers, you ain't gonna be successful. He didn't say it. He said be consistent. He said network. He said budget. So what he's telling you is there's a way, no matter what. If you got to go, do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
so really, yeah. So really think about that kind of stuff. Like when you thinking about that excuse and you holding your head down, like, I'm going to have him on for a foundation of success to get into some kind of different things he went through in his life that created, you know what I'm saying, the fire and the strength that he has. But when people are coming at with excuses, you don't know what somebody else has gotten through. And so don't come with excuses. Just be grateful and be solid because that excuse is just holding you back.
For sure, that's facts.
Some people complain about, oh, my mom won't let me use the car or somebody kicked you out. Some people have been at a point where they had to live in a car, stuff like that, but they ain't have nowhere to go. So when you come with excuses, you're the main person that's validating your excuse. So excuses ain't necessary.
Yeah.
If you want it, go get it.
It's 100.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into I'm asking a few questions about, everybody. YouTube is one of the biggest platforms in the world at this point in time. Like there's people didn't realize the value of these big YouTube catalogs, but people are starting to realize this now. I'm gonna get into a few questions. Now I'm gonna get into his growth on YouTube, get into a couple of these videos that he has on the YouTube. As you see, the views are solid, the engagement is solid, but got a few more questions to get to, and then we're gonna go through some of the YouTube content. Let me see. Number 4. So Question number 4, how many actual projects have you made, like tapes, actual albums, if like professionally, if you could say how many that you've dropped so far, and which one means the most to you, if one does stick out to you in particular? Hold on, I think the audio. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I had answered it and everything. I
Oh,
said
okay,
I
I didn't.
dropped three
Okay,
EPs and
okay,
about 3 albums once Eastside Kenzo dropped.
okay. Does one of them stick out to you as really special or memorable to you in particular?
My first professional one, The Birth of Nephew, because that one I showcased all my styles, and then I paid homage to Snoop, my mom, and just that being one of the first albums that I remember as a kid listening to my mom, listen to it with my mom, acting out the kid skits and stuff like that. So that was like special to me, and that's one that's always gonna be like one of the ones that, like, one of my favorite ones. It's
I
one of
got
the
you.
ones that it's one of the ones that's hard to top as well. So I have to keep reinventing myself and then go pick at different angles of my life that I haven't, dabbed into.
I got you. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. Get a few more. What are 3 goals that you have for your music career?
Um, just chart independently.
Okay.
Um, just have a solid career. And reach my highest potential, and then develop younger talent, and that's pretty much that.
I got you. And one more before we get into this YouTube. Is there a collaboration that that you have done that has took your music career to the next level? The reason why I put this question in there is because a lot of people feel like, you know, they need to work with a certain artist or they need to get a look from a big artist to be able to be successful in music. And you have had different collaborations. So this would be a kind of, I feel like this is a unique question. So is there a collaboration you feel that after you did it changed things for you?
You kind of don't know until you put it out and see. Just because you worked with an artist, people might not like it.
Mm,
But I have seen other artists work with like mega stars, and it took their career to the next level within that space. But then those artists have burned out quicker than the mega stars. So it depends on you, your grind, and what you willing to do as an artist. Like, are you gonna continue? Are you gonna live in this moment too much, or are you gonna embrace the moment and build on it? Like, it's all up how you move after that. And then the record just gotta be dope. It gotta speak to that artist's audience, and it can't be whack, bro. It's just gotta be. It gotta represent you, and then it gotta be represented by the artist's following. So it can help you, and it might not. It all depends on if people mess with it or not, and then if the song hot or not.
solid. So listen, that's another thing. So a lot of people when you're thinking, okay, if I need a song with this person to really take me to the next level, you just said, it's you're not gonna really know until it comes out. So work on your stuff enough to where you can get respect and things can go both ways.
Yeah.
He's letting you know it might not go the way you think it's gonna go. So just put your all into it.
Yeah, and marketing, and you got to remember it's 10% music and 90% marketing. So you
Okay.
got to market that thing. Think of yourself as Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola go hard for their brand. They're not always just worrying about you buying a soda. They putting it in your face. So you see a lot of ads, commercials, posters, pillows, like they're everywhere. So you every time you think about grabbing something to drink, you're like, damn, I want a Coke. You know what I mean? So it's all about marketing and allowing your face to be everywhere as much as possible.
That's solid. So listen,
Yeah.
giving you guys gems, giving you guys a lot on the business side, also a lot on the music side. They music and business really they really kind of tied in together. So we let you guys know is you're gonna have to put marketing in dollars. Don't just think, okay, I'm gonna put this on YouTube and I'm gonna go to sleep and the video gonna go viral or no, you gotta market it. You gotta let people know what you're doing, you gotta network, you gotta market, and then you gotta get back to your grind. Like
Lou
it's a,
Williams going to get the chicken wings. This is the legendary spot where he's went to go get some food after I guess he attended like a family service or something like that, and then went to go get something to eat. And then people took pictures and said, "Oh, he not handling family business. He in a strip club." But he went there to get food. They sell food there. It's a restaurant. And then Gucci and Jeezy did their rap verses right inside of there. So it's an iconic for place for Atlanta. So I just feel good. This was my third time being in the A. So it was my first time going here because usually I'll be taking care of business. But this last time I went, I had a lot of wiggle room and I was out there long, so I did a lot and I just enjoyed the green. Man, I love Atlanta, and it's gonna be my second home. I'm just trying to get my Cali situation right, and I'm definitely gonna buy some property, and that's gonna be one of my pillars. I'm a build in Cali, and I'm a definitely build in the A. I love it out there.
that's what's up. Hey, it's a big world, and can't nobody
Yeah,
say you're stuck here or stuck there. You got your roots, but hey, get property wherever you need to get it. Have businesses spread out around the globe. Take
yeah,
care of business. Like, can nobody tell you to limit yourself?
yeah. You need to, if you haven't, bro, you need to go out there and visit.
Yeah, I've been out there one time when I was on the way.
Yeah,
I was out there one like for one full day, but I ain't really get to really ingratiate myself, But
yeah.
that's
You
on the
need to check
list.
it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't listen to all of the negative about it. Like the negative is out there, but if you not own that and you don't condone that energy, you don't have nothing to worry about. Um, it's very beautiful, green, and a lot of opportunities. A lot of black and a little bit of Latino people here and there. But it's big on it's big on black culture. And then I hear other places are like that too. That I gotta check out. But I love Atlanta because you feel more at home. You know what I mean? And everybody about looking out for each other and putting each other on and plugging you with the right thing you might need. You know what I mean?
I
So
feel that.
yeah, I definitely recommend Atlanta.
So we got this last one we're gonna tap in on. If you can give me a little details what's going on right here.
Yeah, that was a night of my show out there in Atlanta. Um, I had two sets. Um, it was a good experience. They not big on the West Coast vibe, so it was foreign to them, but I still rocked out and did my thing.
That's what's up. Love to hear that. So listen, bro, hold on, let me get this off there. Listen, bro, and thank you for coming on. Champions Business Tips. From an artist point of view, this is big because you're very seasoned. This is not your first year in, so you got to go through a lot of ups and downs. You got to experience a lot of things. But as we see you, you're not letting anything stop you. You're growing. You're dedicated. You're focused. You're not selfish. You're very open minded. You have a very unique perspective, and so I just want to thank you for all that. But
Appreciate
I wanted to leave out with a very different type of question. So it's like you've spent a lot of time in Long Beach, California, but a lot of people may know that you lived portion of your life in the Antelope Valley, California. you
Yeah.
know, Lancaster, Palmdale, Little Rock area. So, you know, for somebody that is coming from a smaller area that looks at that as an excuse, what would you say to them?
You have social media.
Okay.
Use social media to your advantage and get your community behind you. When I first started doing music in the AV area, I had Long Beach and Lancaster behind me. So that's why I was able to get on TV show my songs on TV shows, because I was like moving fast. But me not knowing what I know now, like I allowed life and people slow me down instead of continue to build off of that. I was expecting things to just come to me, but you gotta make do with what you got. Um, Utilize the internet. Like
Mm.
you can be in your small city and touch people in different pillars of the world. You just gotta, like I said, use those hashtags and use some type of different marketing. Um, and then once you got your city behind you, start venturing out to the next big cities next to you. That can help you out. And just network with some
And
artists
like I
that's
said, you know, we can kind of, you know, tap in on different things. You know, I know you love cars because, you know, that's just a big part of the culture. We can
yeah,
kind of tap in on that. Mindset, like I say, Champions Value Sports is one that I, you know, I'm just starting to build, but you know, we love sports. You know, that's a
yeah,
big thing. You know, our Lakers expensive, you know what I'm saying, bring us a two-peat. You already know how that go. You know, we seen what happened last night. Seen LeBron in his bag going to work.
yeah,
So we're gonna do our thing. So you know, we're gonna tap in on all that because that's big, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I
yeah.
said, appreciate you for coming in and
Appreciate you for
keep doing
having
your
me,
thing.
bro.
I got you. All right, real quick.
Check, living my life with no regrets. Ain't tryna impress, we finish it less.